What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Surprise Mark coming to you live with power for the internet. And my house here. I'm coming to you live right now. I'm trying something new right now here, but I'm seeing what's going on right now. But yeah, guys, let me really get into this here and say how I despise hoarders, scalpers. Okay, I despise anybody that goes off and tries to, make money off other people like that. And what I'm saying by that is this: 3,500 PS5s and maybe even Xbox One X's and S's, X series, have been taken hostage or scalped, if you will, by a European group, but other people too as well. And you're asking, well, crisis 169, how does this work? Explain to us, how does this work? How can a scalper work? Very simple. Scalpers have bots. The bots they have go out there and do things like that. They send bots out to get underneath certain protocols, if you will. They don't have to. They can go around security procedures. Like you buy something online, to Amazon, for example, or anywhere else, it'll ask you to make yourself not a bot. Click on it, they'll spin around, and it'll say, and give you a check mark. Okay. Well, these bots are trained and programmed to go around that, to give it a illusion that it is a human being there, because people assume that these scalpers are stupid, and not all of them are stupid. The guy sitting out there with the fake, or with the sports tickets in the 70s and 80s for the Raiders or whatever team you like, selling them for say $50 to $150, $150 more, $100 more than worth. That's a scalper, but it's a technical scalper. And what this does here, though, it damages Sony's credibility. Sony, we don't have any more ship out. All the scalpers have them. They have a lot more. Scalpers have 3,500, 3,500 right now, and they're proud of it. And they have, we're proud of this. 3,500 children or adults are gonna wake up Christmas morning and not have a PS5 because of some jackass or jackasses think it's funny to sell them at 5,000 pounds. And people or students buy 5,000 pounds should not be allowed to breathe. If you're gonna spend $5,000 on anything, buy a car, move to a better apartment. I don't know, 5,000. We can do $5,000. Whatever, take a vacation or whatever. Don't buy it on a PS5 or Xbox X series or S series. Be a little smarter than that, please. I think the world we live in is kind of silly. Because you got people out there who are stupid enough and retarded enough to go out there and go buy that said console, for that amount of money. And not care that it's costing people a lot of grief. And I agree with Chris USA. Chris from UTech USA. They need to be some kind of limit on this stuff. They don't need to be scalpers like Hulkamania, running wild. Because every time a new console comes out, graphics card, cell phone, they're doing this. Looking at shops. Because they know Sony's going to drop the ball with releasing the console. They know Microsoft dropped the ball. They know Nintendo did. They know whoever did. And they're waiting to scoop them up and go yoink and run back and sell it to you for 5 times what it's worth. That's a scalper. It's capitalism. No, it's called stealing. When you have it in your cart at Best Buy or Walmart.com, you're gonna flip out, and some damn bot comes in and shorts it out, and shorts out the website, and you're custom. You're trying to spend money on. You want to play Spider-Man. You worked your ass off for an entire year to save up that money. And then some jackass goes in. You want to steal it from you because they want to have a loan. They want to sell $5 grand a piece. They need to have laws globally against this, not just in America, outside America too as well too, because you cannot police everything. Or eBay, for love of God, eBay, for love of God, Amazon. Start charging interest to your people who are selling stuff on your site, because it makes you look like a perpetrator with them, because you're allowing them to sell for $5,000 per month. eBay should have a right. You know what? Our book says here you can't sell anything above 10% market value, or maybe 20% market value. Anything on that? And if you're a YouTube partner, anything more than that, you should be punishable by a fine, or have to pay a certain amount of fees to eBay, Amazon, whatever like that, to sell it to the public. I guarantee how fast that number 5,000 will shrink down real quick. And Sony can release all the game consoles they have. They probably already have. But because everybody's afraid of this Al-Qaeda coronavirus bug, and they're freaking out living in their houses, they can't buy anything because you can't buy a PS5. Now, I'm going to buy a PS4 Pro. That's what I'm going to buy. Yes, the weaker console. I have a 1X in my room, in my other room, adjacent room. And Christ is what you're going to buy a PS4 Pro for, because your Xbox One X is 8 teraflops. PS4 is like, I don't know, what I think. Well, 18, actually, yeah, 8 or 6 teraflops. PS4 is like 4.5, almost 5 teraflops. Why are you going to buy that? Well, because I want to play Spider-Man Miles. And it'll run a lot faster than my base PS4. It will load faster, look better on than my base PS4. It may look somewhat par on my Xbox One X, but it won't be graphically superior. But it'd be superior to what I have right now on my base PS4. So eventually, it's like a 1 or 2 teraflops would be alone, like double, tripling that graphics ability. So me personally, it'd be an upgrade for me. Yes, it's a big console upgrade, but it's an upgrade for me. And I'm only giving Sony. I'm only giving Sony $399 instead of some jackass $5,000. And I think Sony has an issue with this. Sony has to address this somehow. I know it's not Sony's fault, but it's going to look bad on eBay and look bad on Sony, because they only trickled out the consoles, trickled. And these customers were like, thank you, yoink, yoink, thank you, $5,000 please. And people are bidding on things on eBay too, so people are really stupid. People spent $900 on a graphics card. You cannot tell people not spend their money, and that's fine. Spend their money when you want to. But don't do it stupidly, Don't be an idiot. Don't be like, $5,000, if you got a base PS4 like I do, yeah, I do want a PS5. I won't worry bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. GameStop will only have 2 or 3 of them. They're probably gone by now. Scalpers probably got them, right? I'm gonna go to Best Buy. I'm gonna go to a different company. I'm gonna go to different places, Best Buy, Walmart, whatever. I'm gonna try to snag me a PS4 Pro. It's a little cheaper. You know what though? I'll play that for a year or two, and And once PS5s come out in full force, and we flood the market, I'll buy a PS4 at at the market price. But I'll buy PS4 Pro and hold myself over for a while because I want to play Spider-Man and their games right when they come out. And I got 1080p TV that'll look pretty good on it. Cause I have an Xbox One X, Xbox One, not an Xbox X series, an Xbox One X console I have that will make it look really good. It'll upscale through sampling and upscaling, just like my One X does. So what that means for me is though, I'll have a new PS4, new PlayStation, just won't be PS5. Yeah, trust me, even though I do want one, I'm pissed off like you are, scalpers. And they're ruining people's lives and they don't care. With capitalism. And people out there who are going to be running across the battlefield, capitalism, you are a retard. You're probably the same bastard buying it for $5,000. If you get money bird, give it to me, I can go put down payment on a car. Or buy a decent car. For a decent price. But because of scalpers getting in the way, because of scalpers doing their damnedest to make our lives miserable, 3,500 people around the world, in this country and in the world, will not be able to have a place to buy Christmas on. And this is why I think we should have term limits on how much you can, how many times you can sell stuff on eBay, and how many times and a certain percentage of money you can put things towards. Like a brand new item, say like PS5 for example, you can't resell it online for say 2 months or 30 days. If you buy 20 of them, you must include extended warranty plans on all of them that you sell. So if something goes wrong with it, they bought it from you, you're not a reputable dealer, means you laugh in their face, you keep your $5,000. Well, this way, now you have to have EPP, extended protection plans on them. EPPs, extended protection plans on all things you sell. Graphics cards, cell phones, consoles, you name it. That way, it forces the people who are doing this crap to start making a firm decision. Keep supporting it, and it should be done that way, and it should be done in a way where you have to make a decision where if you sell at a certain high price, you have to make sure the EPP extension protection plan is included, the consoles haven't been tampered with, you have proof of purchase that you bought it at a reputable dealer, store, or whatever, and you provide a receipt for the customer, provide it with the extended protection plan, with the information you need. So something goes wrong with it, 30 days or 60 days, whatever the warranty is, that way it holds the scalper responsible if it's a dud system. Locks up, breaks down, bursts into flames. Hell, money back. 30 days. Hasn't ended yet. Then you send them a broken console, they gotta send it off and get it fixed. See, there are ways around stuff like that. If eBay and the rest of them will actually do it. But a lot won't do it though. A lot of them won't do it. All a lot of them will do is to go, well, we'll sell you $5,000. Yeah, with no warranty, no nothing like that. So now you're paying $5,000 for a console that may break down in a year, tomorrow, or never. but there's no guarantee when you buy it you'll be able because you have no receipt for it. That's what I'm thinking about. They need to start doing stuff like that. You make a receipt, but I think it's just wrong that scalpers are doing this. Why do common people need? Why do people need 3,500 PS5s or Xbox One S's or whatever the hell X's? What the hell they need? Why? And these people are happy they're doing it, making their life miserable, and they're proud of themselves. They didn't know. I think it's a great day because they're miserable. They want to sell for $5,000 to pay off what they have to pay off. So they're going to make you go into debt to buy a comfortable Johnny. You promised him a PS5. Now you get to spend $5,000. Well, sorry, Julie, you're getting some beat this year because your brother got a PS5 cost $5,000. And if I was Julie, I'm gonna be pretty happy right now. Like hell with that crap. I want a Walkman or something, or Walkman. I want an iPod. Then hell with that. You know, something electronically. But you know, it ain't gonna happen because people don't seem to care about stuff like that. I think the biggest problem is people just don't realize what it does to people. It hurts people. You're saving money up to buy this thing, or whatever you buy, and somebody's like, nope, you want it? You gotta spend $5,000 for this. Oh, you want it? So close, and you never get your hand on it. And all the good games you're playing, you can't play because some jackass is holding them hostage over there, and like for $5,000. And that bothers me because I want to buy one too. I'm not spending $5,000, you damn little bastard scalpers. I'll buy a PS4 Pro, go play Miles, and you can go to hell. Damn little bastards. That's how I feel about it. If I can't buy a Pro, you know what? I'll buy the new version of PS1, PS4 if I have to. I'll buy something. My PS4 base model is pretty old. I don't think it'll last much longer on how it's like, what, almost 8 years old now? I could trade it in GameStop if they had a PS4 Pro. Now, even a used one, buy it and put it towards it and go home with a PS4 Pro. Used right now. I prefer brand new, but you know what? Sometimes, you gotta buy the thing you want to buy. Buy 1 terabyte and maybe buy a 2 terabyte storage device, load games on there, and play for the whole entire year. Give Sony some of my money, not all of it. But you know what though? It helped them a lot because they'll be making money off PS4 sales still. Now, granted, they want to make money off the PS5 sales. Well, they actually did though. Somebody bought them up for $3.99. The sad thing is they're making something like an idiot. They're selling for 3 times, 4 times what they paid for them. So essentially, Sony's losing a lot of money. $5,000. So $5,000, you could sell a PS5. Let's see here. I'll try to do a little math here if I can real quick before I end the video here. So if you buy, say $400, $5,000. Hell, if you sold, say, 9 of them, that's $3,600. So think about it. You're making, if you sold 9 PS5s, roughly $400, not including all taxes, all be almost around $4,000. That Sony could have made. That now these scalpers are making, and they're not giving Sony a cut. They already gave Sony a cut when they paid it for that cheap price of $3.99 or $4.99. So essentially, even $500, you're making $5,000 selling 9 consoles, and they got 32 of them, or 500, or 2,500, or 5, or 12. The fact of the matter is, folks, this has to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop and stop now. I know people be defending, well, crisis, you don't understand, it's capitalism. No. When you go out there and you purposely send bots to take stuff out of people's carts who want to buy it, spend cash money on it, you're like, well, yoink. You're not helping people. Sony's like a damn fool now because they're selling consoles for $500. Some jackass is selling for $5,000, and people are dumb enough to bid on the damn things. Folks, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna go here now live, and we're gonna see on my phone here what people are doing. eBay, PlayStation 5. Okay, and we're gonna see how many are these bad boys in stock. How many are in stock? How much they cost? Okay, folks, right here, brand new Sony product. Only one left, right here. Hope you can see that. $1,700, folks. Okay, scroll down a little more. PS5 disc version, $900 and something and change. Okay, let's scroll down again here. Scroll down again. Scroll down again. Scroll down again. PS5 SSD in hand, $1,000, folks. $1,000. Okay. You got people out there that are going to buy this crap. It's really that crazy, folks. And there's more too. I mean, wait, there's more. Because there's more of this crap here. You want to see more crap? I'll show you more, guys. You're gonna be pissing your pants with hatred right now. Okay, $8,300 for one. Sony PlayStation 5, Walmart confirmed, no reserve. Yeah, whatever. Here's another one. Here's another one. Brand new, ships now. One here, 13 sold. $1,800. $1,800 for a PS5, folks. This has got out of hand. It needs to stop. It really needs to stop. I mean, we're living in a world of of fantasy make believe right now, and people out there are literally buying on this and bidding on it too as well. And I'm like, how in the hell do people? How can you sit there and do something like that? How can you buy a $2,000 console? Feel good about yourself. How can you feel good about yourself? You can't feel good about yourself. You can't. Because you're spending money on something that's not going to last maybe 5, 6 years. You're lucky. But 5,000, not hell. For $5,000, folks, you could buy, an Xbox One X, which you can't buy one brand new. An Xbox One X, PlayStation 4 Pro, a Switch, and an F ton of games for all systems, and still be left over for taking your family out for, I don't know, for ice cream or whatever nonsense you guys do. That, folks, is what I'll show you right there what it was. $1,800, $1,300 for a PS5. People are insane. It's insane. And it needs to stop. But it won't stop. if people understand it, if Sony or eBay is watching this, they need to understand there is a reason for all this, and they need to stop it. And they need to stop it. You know what though? We're not going to. And it's sad though. But that's how it is. But guys, that's the video I have now. I'll see you guys later. Peace, love. See you guys later.